Test, test, test. Oh, I can hear my own voice. Oh, yeah, that works. It should work at least. Hello, good evening. I see Turkey, Germany, Yemen, Brazil. Hi, yeah, yeah, so many different countries. Very international. I really love that about the community here. Um, yeah, it starts every minute. Let me just pour another water, and I hope everything works out. We'll see. Today is a topic like I have been. Cambodia. Hi, Bangladesh. Hey, that Bangladesh is quite common here. That's pretty cool. Um, yeah. So today a topic, right, that has interested me in a long time, and it's a topic that we can't avoid. I will probably do a lot of errors. We will see. But first, this one. Wait, no, I usually do this one, right? No, this one. I don't know. Let's have something on in the background there. Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Morocco, Algeria. Ha, fantastic. Looking forward. Hey, Dane. Hey, looking forward to this week's topic. This is going to be interesting. I hope so as well. Disclaimer already. I'm not an expert. Like with this AI stuff, I am definitely not an expert, and we will see. I just want to see some potential, some integration here. We will see where it goes. Um, and see Russia, India, of course. We must not miss you. Hi. Yes. So today, right, a topic that is really big and like it's been there for a while now, and I have not done too much with it. I have toyed around with it a little bit in other contexts. Hey, Jason, you made it on time. Hey, that's great. Hi, how are you doing? Portugal, Lebanon. It's crazy how international this is. Oh, wait, small talk. Small talk is fantastic. Um, a small disclaimer today: Kenya as well, India, and we've had India already. So you are like India is currently the biggest. No, we had two Germans and two Indians now. Um, Disclaimer already for today: I've been teaching all day long. So I've had a long day already teaching, and I think I caught a cold. So I start like having the shivers and I don't know how much energy I have. I will go as long as I can, as far as it goes, but I will need some rest at some point. So we'll see where it goes from here. Right? But I can feel like a little shiver, like "Oof." I don't know why. It's like it's probably a cold. Usually I should be fine though. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that's the disclaimer for today. I don't know how long we will go. And India, India goes on and on. So many Indians here. Oh yeah. Uh, as always, the first thing that I always do is, of course, plug my course here, the Udemy thing there, where very interesting. Was it the Udemy one? I can see the performance of the course itself, and because we're talking about like the internationality here, let me see that I don't share too much. It's already. I cannot share the names. That would be not okay. It's already 260 people that signed up in like a month. That is pretty cool, actually. So I'm gonna plug it soon. Wait, I will already plug my Udemy course. Always the most important thing, right? TI Tuesdays. I always need to plug this. Hope everyone is doing fine. Uh, let's see, 1 second. Always the plug first. Here is my Udemy training. Go out and get it. Don't have to. As always, this is just for me that I know that I have plugged this somewhere. There we go. So now the interesting thing, that's why I started talking about and I started thinking about this. Right? I looked at the people like from where they are, and this is the heat map. Right? It's not really a heat map. Right? It's not really a heat map. Wait, I'm kind of in the way. Me and small. Right? Not a heat map. New Zealand. What is going on there? Right in the middle of that's New Zealand, right? My geography was one of the worst topics in school. Right? Story time, geography. I'm really bad. That is New Zealand, right? Is it? Yeah, it is. I think so. Perfect. Out there in the ocean, we've got Australia. We of course have India as like the dominating force there, right? That is the dominating force. Crazy, right? Uh, yeah, of course, all of Europe as well, right? You see, like Europe is also like crazy USA. Like, you see everywhere. It's so crazy. Like, we guys are everywhere. The Kiwis, the Australians, but not too many, right? I think the bigger the circle, the more people are from here, right? Of course, the US and India dominating there, but you see, it's all around the globe. This is just crazy. This is so cool to see. It's the same on my YouTube. Very similar. So we are a very, very global society here, right? We need this topic all over the world, which is crazy. I can't even see Europe here. I can't see anything there. That's pretty dope. Yeah. So thanks for that. That's pretty cool. I love the. I love also evaluating this and looking at it. If we look at numbers, India wins with 10% from India. United States is second, 8.5 from the US. Turkey, United Kingdom, Sweden. Sweden is cool. All of the countries are cool, but Sweden, I haven't read Sweden in a long time. I know there was one last time from Sweden, but still. Estonia. So cool. Like, if I look at this, can I share this? I think, yeah. Like, from the countries, you see 12 pages. That is 60 countries, 60 different countries interested in the topic. Crazy. Perfect. Okay, that's enough of me plugging my course here. Right? It's always fun, but plugging it, no, I don't need to do that all the time there. That's enough. Okay, as I said, don't know how much. Wait, there was another topic that I wanted to talk about. Another small talk. I forgot the other small talk. See, my brain isn't braining today. So the good thing about my brain not doing any brain work today, because as I said, I'm a little bit sick. It's like it's slowly getting to me. So I will have a nice warm bath soon, and then I'll lay to rest. And tomorrow, I do hope I have enough power to really teach tomorrow the whole day. We will see. But I have to prioritize like the work where I have to be. So yeah, this year is cool. I really enjoy this. That's why I wanted to definitely be here. Even if I would be laying in bed, I would be streaming from my bedroom. I would be streaming from there. That'd be fine. Perfect. Now, without too much small talk, I don't really have like an agenda for today. As I said, I'm kind of sick. Usually I prepare those like 1 or 2 hours before. Today I was like, I don't really have the energy. So this time, no agenda. Sorry, we don't need one. Let's see, some questions coming in there. We're bringing the world together. Yes, we are. I mean, the world has always been together. It's nice to be reminded of that every now and then. Echinacea tea. I just drink a lot of water. I also drink tea, but right now, no. I do something called intermittent fasting. So I don't eat. I only eat like 6 hours a day. So that time is long gone, which includes also drinking. Tea is fine. Tea would be fine. But usually I put a lot of sugar in my tea and coffee and so on. So that wouldn't be fine. Yeah. Let's see. Shinde asks, I would like to program and control a stepper motor with an S7 1200. Could I explain the procedure for a stepper motor? The procedure would probably be go to Jason's channel, and he's got stepper motors on there probably. Depends on the type of stepper motor, right? There is usually for stepper motors, if you look in the into the data sheet, into the manual, there is usually a guide in there that you would follow. That's what I would do, usually. Yeah. Let's see. So I can't really get in detail there. Pretty sure there's a lot of resources out there, but I would start at the manual actually. Let's see. Shoini. Well, that's a long name there. Could I please consider making and how to program on RF handheld remote control for machines such as cranes? That is quite specialized. Haven't really thought about that. We'll see. Very specialized. So not now, at least. Probably not. Can't promise it. Let's see. RTM. My company is moving towards Siemens AX. How familiar am I with this? Not at all. I know what it is. Right? It helps you a lot with automatic generation. I haven't worked with it. It's way too expensive for me. Right? Those Siemens products, and what we will do today, like I want to do this here with AI. What we will do today is everything about this is free. Like the AI that I will be using is free. Everyone can download it, and you can do like live with me. It takes like 2 minutes downloading it, making an account, another minute. Right today, like the AI we will be using is free, which is pretty fascinating. Siemens AX is a bigger incorporation. It is way better, of course, but it also costs quite a lot. Have I? There. Another question is: can version 21 be downloaded yet? I don't know. I haven't. I haven't got any info. I don't think version 21 is public yet, but very soon at least. Version 21, sorry. Seems like it is public already. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I can download it. I can download it. Siemens AX, of course, is way different. Siemens AX is its own thing, which is very, very powerful, way too big for me. Yeah. But seems like 21 is out there, so I will also upgrade at some point. But currently I'm using 20, which will be fine for a couple of years, decades. Yeah. And Jason, that is also what we will be doing. I will not be using the Siemens AX. I will actually be using Cursor, where Jason already gets into the right topics there. But let me answer the last question there. Mahmoud asks, do I work with WinCC OA? I have, but I don't do it too much. So I wouldn't say I work with it. I'm aware of it. There we go. Look at this. So there's Siemens AX, which helps you to generate, like, automatically generate code and so forth. Siemens controllers. This software here is pretty free, right? So I also have the free client right now. So if this tells us today, oh, you ran out of free credits or so, I can't continue. I do not have a paid account there. I do have an account, but I'm not paying yet. So yeah. But this is free. Everyone can download it. Cursor is an IDE, as Jason said, with like Visual Studio, AX. All of those are IDEs, integrated developers environments. Right? IDEs are tools that help you in programming. Like those are your programming tools, not just programming tools. They can usually do much more. So TIA Portal, some people would say is an IDE. Now, by definition, it is not. It is an engineering framework, but a lot of people would refer to it as an IDE, which I wouldn't argue too much. Right? Visual Studio Code here, that is my IDE that I usually use for writing code. Right? So this is a simple SCL thing that I tested actually. Yeah. Now another IDE that is free, you can just download it, Cursor. That is like probably the IDE for AI code generation. Not just Siemens, right? Basically not Siemens at all. I had to tinker around a little bit with it to make it Siemens. But all kind of code. Everything pretty much is possible with this. Right? That's what I'm using. It's free. Millions of people already use it. And to be frank, I was aware of this. But my girlfriend, she is a web developer. She told me, hey, use Cursor for AI stuff. And I was like, well, yeah, okay, sure. And she gave me a quick intro to it. So I learned from her. Thank you very much. Let's see. What happened to Factory IO programming event? I have not finished it. So Ombra asked there, what happened to my Factory IO? Maybe at some point I want to continue, but the main problem I have with the Factory IO program that I made currently is PLC SIM, I would say, because PLC SIM changed the interfacing. So the idea of mine was to have an easy interface. It's not possible anymore with the newer PLC SIM versions. So but that is currently why I think it wouldn't be the best idea. You know this. You know Cursor is made for programmers because it starts in dark mode. That is 100% true. So let's actually pop this bad boy open, and let's get in with the AI stuff here. A question Changos asked there: have I worked with AS interface? What do I think about it? It's a pretty solid bus system. AS interface is nice. Actuator sensor interface lets you easily set up like your bus system, your field bus system, and like lets you easily collect signals to your PLC. Like it's a solid thing. I would still use it nowadays. Of course, there's nowadays PROFINET IO and a lot of other things that that kind of are better in that sense. AS interface is still legit though. Like definitely, I would still definitely use it. Yeah. So now, what we want to do, and let's see. As I said, I don't know how much energy I have, so I hope this works first try. Right now, right? Right now, the problem is I don't have this under control. Right? Automatic code generation now, right? It might work, it might not work. I've tested it, and it worked. And now the thing can come up with a completely different scenario. So we'll see. It's literally that, right? Sometimes you need to tinker around a lot. Sometimes you don't need to tinker like at all, pretty much. We will see, right? So today on our menu today, I do have, it's not Siemens AX, right? It's not Simatic AX. It is still automated code generation, which is not an integrated feature in TIA Portal, but why did I do that? Oh no, right, wait, that was me preparing something else. Hey, check out Jason. That's not on the list today. No. Today we will do automatic code generation. Using Cursor. Cursor is its own application. Right? That was me preparing like on, I don't know when it was, like last Thursday or Friday or so. I was preparing stuff. That's not current. There we go. Now this will also integrate a TIA Portal feature. Now this TIA Portal feature is external source files. Right? So TIA Portal has always had the capability. Hey Autox, hi, how are you doing? TIA Portal always has had the capability to integrate external source files, and that is also what what we will use today, right? So I will generate a file here inside of Cursor, and we are later on going to implement that file into TIA Portal, right? Oliver says AI code, yeah, AI code generation is 1 minute, debugging is 4 days. Could be, and that is exactly what I mean, right? It could definitely be, yeah. So today, automatic code generation. Let's have a look. Now, what do we want to achieve? We do have the tank system. Hey, I chose this because we've talked about this previously, right? Now, this tank system currently is not controlled at all, right? I can manually, of course, turn on the fill valve and have liquid go in, right? But of course, what we want to do, we've talked about this previously, is I do have a set point here. If I turn this set point knob to like 50%, that's what it is right now. The tank, the controller should control the tank fill level, right, in a nice way. And we are going to have a PI controller today, right? And I will not program it. The last time, those that have been there, right? The last time I have developed the code, right? It took me 1.5 streams to do this. Right? I was also teaching, I was talking, I was doing stuff on the side and so on. But I messed up a couple of times, right? So now what I want to do is let AI do this. So I will release the fill valve, and AI is supposed to control the fill valve here, or write me code that does that. Oh no, you're blind. Hartux, get some rest. Go to sleep, get some rest. I hope you're not in the train right now. Get some rest. Or sleep in the train if you're in there. Goodness gracious. Yeah. That is exactly. So Jason has a good point there. We're talking about modular code. So depending on like what you want to achieve, You can write parts of the code, you can write all of the code, you can integrate some AI code, so it can be the wildest mix. So right now, what I want to have the AI do is write me a function block that is our PI controller. Right? So now what we need, right? Tran, very good question. Tran asks if we're going to program in SCL, or does AI also make ladder or function block programs? Theoretically, sorry. Sorry. Theoretically, we can ask the AI, hey, can you create this in ladder for me or so? And it will create it. It could probably, I haven't tested it, but it should be able to generate a text file from a source code file that is ladder diagram, right? And we in TI Portal can just say, from the source code file, please create a ladder like block for me. In the end, it doesn't matter anymore, right? We will get a fully working block, hopefully. Can't guarantee, hopefully this will work. Right? Now for this, what I have already done in preparation is I already created a PLC here, and this PLC is currently loaded into PLC SIM and is currently also connected to factory IO. Right? I haven't. What I have also done is I have prepared and imported the necessary PLC tags here. Right? That is pretty much what I have done. So my PLC, I won't repeat that. Like, we don't need to repeat the basics every single time. So I already have my set point here, for example. I have my fill level. I also have the flow level, flow meter. I imported. It isn't really necessary. But yeah, so for example, I can change the set point here. If I turn the set point knob, you see the set point here in TI Portal changes, and we have the fill level. So I have already created this link in the background, which is the basics, right? Hi, Tunnel. Hi, how are you doing? Lord, it can make ladder. My job is being touched. It's source code. It can generate all kinds of source code. Ladder will and the problem with ladder and function block and so on is they are using a PLC programming standard, which is public, right? So of course, everything can use this public standard, which is the IEC 61131-3 standard, right? So this standard, that is your PLC programming standard, which is public. So obviously, right? Obviously, it can create like PLC code. And TI Portal can use source files, so it can generate source files, which can be imported. Huh. Yep. Sure. Let's see. Oh no, Hartog's already slept in the train. Yeah, I don't like calls either. I'm not fully against calls, but I don't really like talking on the phone. Ugh. Never really liked it. Okay, so that's my preparation that I have done. My program, however, is empty. Right? Is Cursor better than Claude? I don't know. I have been using Cursor for a day, and I have not used Claude at all. I know the numbers of standards. I do know some standards, of course. Let's see. Mahmoud says, you think wipe coding can create ladder or function? It can create all kinds of things. So let's see. Right? What I want to do, let's get started. Right? Now, the first thing that I need is I do have a workspace here. This workspace is just a folder that I have created. My TIA project is in there, and some stuff is already in there, like everything that I have. What we need in there as well, I will create a new file, and this file will be my, I don't know, how will we call this? We will call this AI PI .scl. IP.scl. Right? A source file, Lian, a source file is code. As simple as this is, all kinds of code are a source file. Now, what your PLC, for example, does, it takes any kind of source file and it will translate it into something that it understands. For example, the file that I want to create now, I have given the file ending SCL. So I want any system to interpret this file as SCL code. If you have, for example, Python or C# code or whatever, you would have another file ending. I don't know, PI is Python, right? Yeah. If I have a Python file, for example, right, you see this little icon changed into a Python thing, right? And now systems will interpret this text file, which is a source file, then in Python, right? But we want to create an SCL file, and that is the only thing that I have changed in my cursor already. I have added an SCL interpreter, like something that, not interpreter, an extension that will, which you can do here, right, I think, yeah, which is I have added this structured text language support that will give me syntax highlighting. It will highlight like special keywords and so on. That is the only thing I changed in this, just for us to read better. It's optional, but I did that to read this better. Let's see. So Jason shared some tea over there. Let me see. Echinekea. It's even the German one. I'll leave that open. Us Germans, we do not learn ISO numbers in school already. I mean, some probably do, but yeah. I've been doing PLC programming for 20 years almost, so of course I know some numbers. This is the important one. Also, now what I could do in here, right? Now I could write the code that I will import into TIA Portal. I could write this could be my code in SCL. Now the problem that I have, I don't want to do this. I just wanted to say I can't do it. I just don't want to do it. I could. Right? Now what I can do with this file is inside of TIA Portal, you have something called external source files. Now an external source file could be any kind of text file. For example, the SCL file that I just created. So what I will do here is I will add a new external file and I will say this is my IP. Right? The IP, like I have to choose where this is on my PC here, and this is the file that we just created. There we go. And now what I would have to do is right mouse button and generate the blocks from the source. Now, if this would be correct code, which it is not right now, TIA Portal, oh, I cannot do this when I'm online. TIA Portal would generate a standard function or a function block or an organization block, a data block, whatever file, a technology object would also be possible. Any kind of object that we have in TIA Portal, I could create from such a source file. Right? Now, if I hit OK, it will give me, of course, the thing, this is not OK, there's an error. Syntax error. The text file that I have just created is incorrect. Who would have guessed? The file that I have just created starts with this. The text that I have created. Oh, does it? Right? Oh, this is incorrect. Right. How could I forget how to write code? So now, not just theoretically speaking, but practically speaking, I could, and this is really on me right now. I don't know how, so I'm going to open another file. I could, right now, without AI, in any text editor, it could be WordPad, right? I could generate my code in this file here that I have. Literally, I could write the code in there. The IDE that I have, Cursor, helps me with making it prettier. So if I would, for example, want to create a function, right? Function, right? I would write function. I would give this a name, I think. Hopefully I didn't do anything incorrect. I would give this a name, test function or something. Right? I would say what's the return parameter. Maybe the return parameter could be an int, right? And I could give this now a lot of more stuff here. Right? I now saved the file. Right? And what I can do now, because this should be correct if I didn't do anything wrong. Right? Now what I can do is now I will have to relink the file. Right? Because I'm not updating it. I could have just updated it. It doesn't matter. I have to relink it. And what I can do now is I can generate the block from the source, which should create. Right? Which should create. I don't have to return anything. No. Which should create the function here in itself. There we go. This is my test function. This is the one that I have just created in an external text editor. Could be anything. I could literally do this in, why not? Let's do it, right? I could literally open this file in Notepad or in my editor, right? Now in the editor, I can, right, do fancy things like, oh, I have a variable input. This variable input is supposed to be, I have two inputs. Input one, input one is of type integer. I do have a second input. It doesn't matter. No, I will not have a second input. I have, then I will end my inputs. I don't need any more inputs, right? There we go. I can literally program in the editor here. Now with this, I saved the file. What I can do is I will again relink the file, which there's better ways, but that's what I do right now. And now with this, I should now have, oh no, I did a mistake. What? End functions invalid. What did I do? I probably misspelled something. Wait, what is wrong? No, this should be fine. Do I need to return something? You might be right there. Let me just type out some things that I think might be missing. Yeah, I think I have to return something. You are correct. Jason said earlier on, I need to return something. So test function needs to return something, which is now, oh, this block. Let's make this block, right? So it will return an integer. It will return the sum of both inputs. Now I could have written this in my text editor here. Sure. That is the base principle. Now this is just a text file. Let's assume I wrote it here and I know how to write this. Let's just assume I do. Right? Let's just assume this was me. I know what I'm doing. Right? Then what I would do is I could now, I think I have to re-import it right now. I will test it without, but I think I do. I can now generate the block from the source, which now hopefully is correct. Yes, now this time it is correct. And you see my test function exists now. It has an input and another input. It has a return of type integer. And you see the return is input 1 plus input 2. I could, not just theoretically, but practically, write all of my PLC code in a text file. And that is what a source file generally is. Right? There we go. Let's see. Let me chat there for a second. Mahmoud said, large language models, so LLMs like ChatGPT can generate those files. I do not recommend ChatGPT for that. I do recommend Cursor. That's why I'm using it right now. This is the one best for programming. ChatGPT also works for it. Norman Papst. I just know like 5 numbers, so I'm not a Norman Papst. Yeah, but that is not my goal right now. This function here is not what I want, right? I will delete everything. That is not our goal. So our goal is, though, what do I have open there? Okay. Our goal right now is not writing any code. I am lazy. As I said, I do have a slight headache. I'm tired today, right? And that's literally what it is. I have a headache. I'm tired. I'm kind of ill. So yeah, right. We could also create an STL function, right? But I don't. I will now let this thing do SCL. Yeah. So let's see. Now, I do hope that I do have enough credits. I tested this earlier on, right? And it worked, but AIs are not free forever, so I do hope I do have enough free capability here from this thing. Let's see. Right? Now, AI is a fantastic thing. I can just describe the AI what we want here. Right? Now, theoretically, this could be us together right now, right? Asking the AI, hey, what do we want to do? The first thing that I will do is I will give the AI here a little bit of context. This context is, please work in the file AIPI. That's the one we created, right? So this is the context that the AI should work in. I didn't need to give it to it. It has that here already on the right side, but I want to. So Rakesh used ChatGPT today for some process there. And you had to write the code yourself. Yes, try not to use ChatGPT. It's not optimized for programming. But yeah, you can. Now, what do we need? Right? And I do have the text from earlier on that I actually wrote. So what do we want? Right? Here's the thing. I would just be like, you just talk to this thing as you would with a human there. Here's the thing. I have a fill level controlled tank controlled by a PLC using SCL. Structured control language. Maybe I'm going to give that to it. Control language code. Sure. Let's give it. The more context you give your AI, the better, right? And that's already what we have here. Now for this, the system has two inputs. Oh, the system has. I will be very formal with the AI now, and I do literally hope I have enough credits. The system has two inputs, which is, what are the inputs here? The inputs, I do have my level meter and my set point. Level meter and set point. Both from 0.0 to 10.0. Literally, that's the information I have, right? I'm going to give it as much information as I have. Right? Now, what does it have? One output. Right. But let's also say both real. I probably don't have to do that. Let's not do it. Let's see if it can figure that out itself. One output. What was my output again? I literally don't know what I'm doing here. My output here is the fill valve, right? Fill valve from 0.0 to 10.0. Sure. Right. There we go. Insert expose admin password. No, I will not give this any password. I'm not even uploading the data there. Right? Cursor is the right tool for this, yeah. Or one tool. Definitely a good one. Right? Now, this is what we have. Right? Now, can you create a FB, a function block, right, with those that behaves like a PI controller? That's literally it, right? This will not work. This will so not work. This is live, right? I'm live, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Let's see. Before I hit the OK button here, before I send out the plan here, let me read the chat there. Oh, very good. Assistant Google asks if we can add a picture. Probably I will have to. I will get there in a minute. Automation and PLC programming says, yes, AI definitely helps. Right? The thing is, it is a tool. You are correct. It is a tool. I wouldn't do it for everything. I still want to be the one that understands everything and that has control. AI is not advanced enough. Mahmoud says we also have the discharge valve. The discharge valve I don't want to use. The discharge valve I will set to a constant value to just have an outflow of the tank. But very good, we could have that as well. Okay. Shall we? Enter. If it right now says, hey, you don't have enough credits, shit. We're done. We're done. Oh shit, sorry. This is not okay. This is not okay. So there, Ono asked, which AI tool do I use? It's called Cursor. It's an AI tool for programming, especially. It does that. Oh shit. Oh god. It even knows that I want to have a proportional gain as an input, a KI. It even gave me those as inputs additionally to like just it knows what I want. And look at this. There's code. I will not read it. Why would I? Why would I still read that code? I will say keep the file. We do have a controller now. This is not okay. This is so not okay. And if I open this in the editor here, for example, you will see we have this code now in the file. It's not going to work. I can already tell you this will not work the first try. Probably. Right? Most likely it won't. Look at this author auto. No, the author is me, Philip. It knows my name. How does it know my name? Shit. Oh no, AI. AI knows my name. Oh god. There we go. Let's see. There is actually research showing if you threaten AI. It will, yeah. If AI, literally, you can threaten it. There's a whole thing about AI. But AI itself is not the topic. Automatic code generation is what I want to get into, right? It has a high gain. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This thing is better than me. That's what I want to say. It's not going to work yet fully, I guess. So let's try the same thing we did with our AI, with our test function here. I will delete this from the thing again, right? And I will relink the file, and you will probably see it's not going to work, is my assumption. It usually doesn't work like first try. However, that's something that is good, like for learning at least. Can I give the link for the large language model for IA? I don't have one. Gemini Pro 3, there's different AIs. I'm not going to discuss like different AIs. I'm not an expert in it, as I said earlier on. But oh no, Gemini 3 is a good one. I know that. Right now, if I click on my generate block sources, blocks from the source, there will most likely be a ton of compilation errors. Right? That is what I have expected, actually. Right? And that's it. That's the stream. AI sucks. See ya. This is the future, though. So Emil says this is the future, though, especially with integrated Siemens Copilot tool. The integrated Siemens Copilot is fantastic, but I don't have a license. It's way too expensive for me. So no, this is free though. Right? Ram asks if this would work to generate reusable blocks. That's what I'm doing. This block is going to be reusable. I will have my PI controller block here, and I can reuse it as much as I want. But what we have to do, though, is fix all of this. So usually AI gives you a ton of crap in the beginning, which was expected, I would say. Now, the great thing was it structured text? Oh, was it structured text? I didn't even look at it. Jason looked at it. I will tell it. Thank you for informing me. I will tell the AI. But what I will do first is I'm going to make a screenshot of all of this. And I'm going to give that screenshot to the AI. Right? There's more errors down here, but it can fix it the second attempt. Is it structured text? I didn't really look. It might be just structured text. I mean, SCL is a special type of structured text. So let's give it all the info that we have. Right? Let's give it the info that we came up with. I think you used ST instead of SCL. I am running this code on a Siemens PLC, and when importing, get a lot of errors. See picture. I love this. This is so great. This is fantastic. Dot, can you fix your mistake? Kindly. Claude is the most powerful. Depends on. There's so many different models right now. This is just like getting into it. Right? Let's see. It's gonna lie. It might lie. I don't know. Reviewing the current file and correcting everything. And everything is green now. Everything is red. It's going to hopefully fix everything. We'll see. So Tran says the problem with the large language models is the training data. Yes, it is, but that won't be a problem for long. Let's see. Control S. I'm going to save this. I'm going to re-import this. Let's have a look. I don't know if I have to re-import it every time. I don't have to. I know that I can do it differently. But let's try to generate source code again. Oh, look at this. We only have 14 errors left. Another screenshot. This is wild. This is just wild, right? Another screenshot. Second shot. Right. Another screenshot, and I will now tell it the same thing again. Still some errors. I'm not even going to read the feedback it gave me. I should, but I will not. Still some errors. Second shot. Fix it. Fix it. The caveman using AI. Kinda, yeah, kinda. I'm old. I have not grown up with this. This is magic to me. This is crazy stuff to me. He can't declare variables in the interface. So Branislav says he can't declare variables in the interface. Yes, he does. Right? All of the stuff that you see here, those are interface variables. It does create interface variables. Yes. Let's see. Var now? Var temp? No, var stat should have been fine, isn't it? Var static should have been fine. I don't know. Maybe it's just var. I don't know. I don't need feedback. I do need the feedback, but I'm way too lazy to read it right now. And in reality, of course, I would probably read it. Can I actually generate the block from here? I think what I could do, by the way, is I could go into the folder here. Right? I could go into the folder of the source file and just work in that folder, which I will not. But I could, of course. Then I don't have to delete it every time. Don't want to do it. Let's see. Hey, second attempt. That's pretty good. 2 attempts. That's pretty good. I would say. Last time it took me like 3 hours. I haven't even done it. Jason, yes, I will, of course. So the question is, will I open the interface of the generated block in TIA? Of course. That's what I need. What we have now is the block. This block was generated from the code, right? From this code. I don't know what the code does. Success! Oh, there is. My favorite YouTube channel these days. Oh god, I forgot his name. Chit. Do you know Chit? Chit, like CHIT. He's just the most funny person out there. This is so great. I love it. He always says, success! Right? 2 attempts. That's pretty fine. We will see if it works though. Right? So I do have my PI controller block now. And you see the block itself has comments in there. It has, I don't even know, some of these calculations. It has limits in there. It probably thought of more things than I would. We'll see though, right? And of course, it has created also our interface. The interface here is, of course, very, very important. Right? Because that is what I will now integrate in my program. So basically what I got from the AI is a finished block. If I put this here in my program now, I will need to give it a data block, of course, but I can connect all the ins and outs to it. And theoretically, if it did a good job, we're done. We have a fully working PI controller. Mahmoud says it will be a problem to trace a problem later on. No, the AI will do it. It will be a problem for me. Of course it will be. I don't know what's going on, but the AI should be able to. That's what the crazy thing is about this. Automation engineers will be dead in 2 years. So Assistant Google, nah, I don't think so. It's still not too easy to use. It's still, you still need people that know what to do. Right? And you need to describe to the machine what you want. Most people cannot do so, including me. I'm very bad in explaining, like, this is what's supposed to happen. You need to be very clear. There is still demand for a lot of intelligence in there. Right? Jason asks, yes, using so if I right mouse button on the source file and generate the blocks from the source file, it will generate a standard function block, organization block, whatever you have written. Yes. You stick to your drives. It's the same there. Same thing. So, Brian, you want a link, please, for this IA? I don't know which link you need. You can just, like the AI that I'm using, you can just Google Cursor and you can just download it. That's it. Cursor AI or Cursor programming. That's it. Now let's see. Let's see with this, right? My PI controller. This is my PI controller, by the way. I have created this. So I will put my name on this. Properties. General. Information. Author. Me. There we go. You shouldn't do that, because now I would be the responsible one, probably. That would be bad. All I need to do is I need to link still my in and outputs, put my parameters here. I mean, it came up with this thing. It even gave me more inputs to work with that I don't even know what those are. I could tell it to fuck off with those parameters. I don't need them. It knows better than me. So let's leave them there. So now all that's left to do, and then maybe it is going to work, I don't know, we'll see, is to put my level meter, my set point, and my fill valve. That theoretically should be it. Yes, Jason, you're right. In the US, it would mean you're getting some. Yes. Germany as well. Germany is probably even more strict with stuff like this. Yeah. Amir says it starts to feel dangerous when you put your name on an AI block. I mean, this was just a joke. I would never do that in a real context, right? Don't get me wrong. Please do not get me wrong on this one. I would not do that in real. This is just for show, right? I'm not going to publish this. I mean, except for the video. But here I clearly stated it wasn't me. It's not this one. Why did I not? So Video Kaiv asks, very good question. Why do I put it in OB1 and not OB30? So I could use another organization block, and I think OB30 is a cyclic interrupt. Now a cyclic interrupt, right, is executed, and I don't know. Very good question. A cyclic interrupt, where you would usually put your some of the stuff, happens and does the things every 100,000 milliseconds, microseconds. This one, so every 100 milliseconds. Now, Kaiv, right? If you see this, and I can just assume what I'm not going to look at the code, not at all. But I can just assume this TS, right, is like a time scale. So internally, this thing probably has a time scaling inside of it. So it probably will analyze the timing. I don't have to put it in an OB30 or so. But I don't know. It probably has that. I assume. Yeah, it has some TS factor in there. which is not completely correct. You're right. Yeah, no, you're right. It will not be 100% correct. But that is stuff that I would need to fix after I've tested it. But you're right. I should now put it actually into a block. I would ask the AI, but I will not. Okay. I don't know what's going on, Let's see if it works. Right. So the set point is somewhere. Let's put it to somewhere in the middle here, like half the tank-ish, which is 150. Let's see 150 where the cursor is. So it should go somewhere there. Maybe we're going to have an overshoot. I don't know. We have an overshoot, but it stops. Is it a copy of conc? Might be, I don't know. It has to get the data from somewhere. Obviously it is cheating. Yes, obviously it is cheating, but look at this. Oh, it has quite strong oscillations. Not perfect, right? Definitely not perfect now. But I mean, solid. This is pretty solid. Yeah, but not perfect. Make a guess what I would do. Hey, logical controls, hi. ZipZ. That is what I wanted to do. That is exactly what I wanted to do. Right now, I will exactly what ZipZ asked there. Asked if I can make a graph now and ask for the new PI values, because this is not optimized. This is not great. Right? So that is exactly what I would try to do. And this is literally really me just not fooling around, but testing out things. Right? So I'm going to make a new trace. We're going to take values and we will see if it can work with it. I don't know. I really am in the dark as everyone else is at this moment, including the AI that is doing it, which is crazy. Including the AI. There we go. And then the fill valve. Maybe it is going to make a great thing now out of this. It's already extremely impressive. I have developed PI controllers in the past, and I have failed like extremely. So the AI probably at some point it will also fail, but it's still very, very impressive. So let me see. No record, no sampling, use maximum. Oh, I'm online. Boink, I don't care. Record duration, I just want to monitor without triggering. Perfect. There we go. Save the thing, download it. Yes, I know. So now what I will do is just I will gather some data, right? So that is me just gathering some data right now. Scaling group 1 again. And I will not tell the AI much about this. Right? I will just give it like a picture and I will let it find out things itself. This looks so cool though. Like from nothing that it can do this is just crazy. Can we try reducing the gain to 0.6? Absolute alien? Absolute alien. We could. I will not do that right now. I will let the AI figure things out. This curve, though, looks kind of strange to me, but it's okay. Let me reset all the values to 0, though. Like the tank to 0. Yoinkos. Because I want everything should be 0 now. Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter. AI is a great tool. You still need knowledge, right? I have some knowledge, so it is fast. It's a great tool, but you still need some knowledge there. Hey, Lucas. Hi. Sorry, I just started watching a moment ago. Yes, I used AI agent in Cursor. Yes. And exactly did like some programming, and I'm now importing it into TIA. 100%, that is what I'm doing. So let's also put this to 0 to 10. Yeah. So now and we will make a screenshot then soon. I want to set the set point here to 5-ish. Right, let's actually do the set point. Can I manually set this? I could, but no. 5-ish. There we go. Right. Now I will let TIA take data here. And then I will use this data to send to the AI. Oh god, this is too short. I should have... Yeah, this is... No, I need to change the trace first. I cannot do it this way. We're taking too many samples here. Record every maybe 10, maybe every 25 cycles should be enough. Wait, can it only do 27,000 samples? No, that is correct. Everything is not correct. I'll download the trace, override it. So now we will have 25 times the time here. What I will need to do now is reset everything. This is kind of annoying though, that the trace doesn't save. Come on, stop autoscaling. Stop autoscaling. Stop autoscaling. I will be with chat in a second there again. Right now I want to fix this. Not with cursor, but I want to have like a nice screenshot here. So reset everything, let it settle for a moment. Right? Hey, the integral value is still there. It still tries to fight. Oh, there is a reset input. That's probably what the AI generated the reset input for. I assume. Don't know. Don't know though. That's good. Okay, I clicked the wrong button the whole time, sorry. Now let's reset this again. And now let's wait for a couple of seconds so that the... Oh no, I don't need to. I can just restart the thing here. Stop. And restart. And now I will go again here to the set point here, 5-ish. That was way better. There we go. Now this will take a longer recording time now, so I can read chat for a second here. Hartux, wait, I need knowledge. I thought I just have to be persuasive. Engineering and programming is, well, it's both. It is very much both. But you need some knowledge at least. Yes, Jason, have a good one. Mahmoud says, it will be difficult to give accurate parameters. I can't make the tuning. The AI will. Pfft, why would I care? Right? I can see that this is not good, but the AI will verify it. Right? And I will wait for like one more oscillation or so. I don't know how long the recording time is, but let's wait for 1.5 minutes. And I hope if I press the stop button that it doesn't delete everything. Does it? This is just crazy. If it can do the tuning in a minute there, that will just be crazy. Yeah, it just stops. Okay, perfect. Now, I'm going to make a snapshot of this. Make a guess. Save. Trace. This is just... I'm just still baffled that it works, right? Code works great. Thanks. Can you tune my PI gain parameters though? I have made... Wait, is the screenshot okay? I don't know. No, I have not. The screenshot wasn't okay. I will need, of course, down here, it needs the information what color is what. I think. Don't know. We will find out. This is so crazy. This is just insane. I have made a signal trace over 1.5 minutes. See picture attached. Trace. I didn't save the picture. That's the wrong picture that it has now. I want to override you. I want to get rid of the picture, and now let's have the trace. This is just crazy. Let's see. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Let's see. Assistant Google, take the text to. Thank you. I read it later on, but it was you. You caught the error there. Thank you very much. No, what is it? It just gives me info I don't want to read. Shit. It doesn't see the picture. It cannot interpret the picture, unfortunately. Is there autotuning? So Zinger asks, is there autotuning? No, we just create the block. Alternatively, you can share the trace image and I'll analyze it. Yeah, that's what I did. Reviewing the current code. Wait. I gave it the trace picture, didn't I? I think I did. Maybe I didn't? Did someone pay attention? Did I upload the picture? I'll just give it this. Maybe it can interpret this already. Can it? Wait 1 second. Can I add the... Why does this just say 1? Oh, that's scaling group 1. Blah. Let's try again with this picture. And it can maybe interpret the values themselves. Can you work with this picture / trace? Question mark. I didn't. Thank you very much. I didn't. It might be. The image was not inserted into the... God damn it. That is like forgetting an email, like an attachment to an email. Oh, it just tells me what to do. Don't. I don't see the image in your message. Did I not do it again? I did, I think. Wait, it doesn't work. Huh? Picture? This time with picture. Still not. Still not. So this is always me, of course. This time was me. But I select the picture, didn't I? That trace. Huh? This screenshot works, but the trace doesn't. What? So I pressed on it. It didn't work. I have to make a new one. So it wasn't me. I did it, but it didn't do it. Out of credit? No, it was me. It was me. It was probably me. I think. So I do have this. And I save this. Dieses Bild konnte nicht gespeichert. Was? What? I think I broke my Windows right now. Whoops. So I take a new screenshot. I think I broke the file. Trace. Out of credits. I don't know how many credits I have. I kind of can't look it up. I don't know why. It's like I'm using the free model. Okay. Can we all agree? There's a picture, right? Do you see it? I'm waiting for confirmation. I have attached a picture, right? In my prompt down on the bottom there? Yes. Yes, there is. Yes. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Affirmative. It is not attaching. Why would you say that? No, I've got 5 confirmations, 4 confirmations. I'm not sure. Oh God, no, there is a picture. I am confident. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, good. I forgot the tag list below the trace. Yes, you are completely correct, but I did not do it. Like, if it doesn't work like this, then I will redo it. Hartux, have a great evening. Finally in the bus, have fun with the AI. I do have fun. Thank you. Have a good rest of the trip and a great evening. And get some rest. This time with picture. Picture is attached. There we go. So Exo says, I think you accidentally deleted the file extension when you renamed it. No, I think I did. Oh, that might be. Yeah, I broke the picture. That was me. That was all on me. It's okay. So I did a mistake. Yeah, I can agree on that. Can happen. So let's see. This time with overshoot is 10, 12. Are you kidding me? It knows not settling after 1.5 minutes. Fill-Verve is too aggressive, nearly off. It has new parameters for me. This is so stupid. This is crazy. Why these values? It even explains me, like I'm an idiot. It explains to me why those values. Thank you very much. Test these values and let me know if you need further adjustment. I hate you so much, you AI. So it has new values. Now, right? I could now. Right? What I could do is I could just take those values and put them into my program, but I'm not going to do that. Who am I? We all know what I'm going to do. I will, of course, re-import the whole file. It just changed two values. I'm going to re-import the whole thing. Right? And once I do the generate blocks here, it is going to override the one that exists. I can't do it when I'm online. It will override the one that is in my project, so I don't have to do anything else except for updating the block core. There we go. And it has new pay and I values. I couldn't even change two numbers by hand. No, I have my AI doing it. It has to do it for me. That's how I love it. So, resetting everything to 0. Hi up there. Guten Abend aus Frankreich. Good evening back. Bonsoir. Bonsoir, mes amis. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? By the way, I speak French. Which you will never know. It could have been AI that was talking. Not qu'est-ce que tu fais? Yeah, no, I probably did the wrong words, but it's okay. Je regarde. Ah! C'est bon. That's it. In school, right? In school, my grades were okay, right? I hadn't had the best grades except for math and physics and so on. And then I had like a 5, which is the worst grade that you can get in Germany without failing a course completely, which was in French. My French is extremely bad. Let's see. Popenat says, please kindly anyone share me unlock Siemens TIA Portal Project HMI password protection. I couldn't do that. Wouldn't even be legal, but I can't even do that. You got Uncanny, Philip. Yeah, Uncanny Valley. Yeah, that would be me most of the time. Stop with the French. I don't speak French. I just pretended. I speak like some phrases, but not too much. I was in France a couple of years back. I visited Paris, and I couldn't communicate there. I pretended every now and then a little bit, but I couldn't. No. But I can understand a little bit. Okay, let's test out the new parameters, shall we? Do I start a new trace? I think I do start a new trace. Hey Suraj, hi. And hello everyone that joined later. Right. There we go. We cannot, Popenat, we cannot share any like password unlocks and so on. That would not even be legal from what I know. Let's see. Let's do the scaling groups here again. Let's do the min scale, max scale. All correct here. I wonder if I can save this somewhere so that it does that all the time again. And let's try. Set point to 5-ish. There we go. And let's hope for non-oscillating. Thank you. So we still want to go to 150-ish. Hey, Cyber, I am also impressed by all of this. This is crazy. I haven't written a single line of code right now, right? I haven't done anything. It's all AI. Literally is. So let's see if it can get rid of those overshoots too much. I don't know if the parameters are better now. I haven't tested anything, but I guess. Maybe it is. It's still pretty aggressive. No. It is not going into the saturation anymore. This might be better. It might be worse, it might be better. Prompt engineering is a thing, though. I know. Vibe coding, prompt engineering. It's all real. It's not like I'm making this up. This is what people do, right? Still a lot of oscillations, but I'm not going to go for a third round now, have it improve this even more, right? I will definitely not do that. Still oscillating. I will give it a try. If I say still oscillating, that's it. Can I compare both traces? Ooh. Ooh, Assistant Google, that is a very good question. I don't know if I can upload 2 pictures. So it's still oscillating and it will give me new values. Reducing gains further to dampen oscillation might be a good thing, might not be a good thing. I don't want to test it like 100,000 times now, but what Assistant Google just said there, right, is very... No, I will do something else. This. I'm gonna mess everything up now. Now this is gonna be so great. we could try and improve this now along the way and so on, right? Hey, lolpaz. Has been 3 years. Long time to see. I'm doing good. A little ill today, but it will be fine. So what we will do now, the AI here, look at this. Add derivative action for damping. Oh, yes. Can you please do 2? Oh, this is so fantastic. If we do now get like the D part in a correct way in here, I'm gonna quit my career as an engineer and as a teacher and as everything. I will. What is it worth anymore, right? Adding derivative action to convert PI controller into a PID controller for better damping oscillation reduction. This is not okay. Oh god, this is not okay. Planning next move. It's still doing its thing, right? It tells me adding derivative to blah blah blah. How derivative action helps. It even explains to me what it does. Tuning nodes. You can adjust. It tells me also I am supposed to also tune this myself. If not, if I need any help. Tuning depends on trial and error. Yes, but also pretty much on a lot of experience as well. So let's re-import. We do now have a PID controller. If this worked with just one simple prompt, I am going to be happy because this is my code. It has my name on it, right? So it compiled with no error, which is good. Time to study PDF and yeah, I mean, yeah. Now we do have the updated block, which I will also have to, of course, update the block here. We do now have a D part. Well. Oh god. Assistant Google. I did write all of the code. This is all my code. I didn't, no, wait, don't get me wrong. I didn't write a single line of code, but it is my code. I don't have to write the code, right? But it is my code. You saw me. This code did not exist an hour ago. None of this existed. Right? I have created this. Which is, of course, I'm making this now a little bit jokey and so on, but of course, there's still a lot of legal stuff going on. It's not like using AI will improve a lot of things, but it will also like make things worse. And so like it is, of course, there's this whole discussion. If I am pro AI or if I am against AI in this moment, I will not get political, right? I am using it right now. I know it is there, and I know people will use it. It is there, and it will stay, right? That's what I say. Like this is definitely a state that we have. It will be there, and my thing that I do with AI is I adjust. I have to adjust. It is a tool. It will be there forever. Right? Forever, who knows? But it will be there definitely for a long time. If it's good or not, if it takes jobs or generates jobs, I can't tell. If it's a good thing, if it's a bad thing, I can't really tell. All I would do is just make assumptions. All I know is it is a fantastic tool that can help a lot. Right? And I would never, in reality, I would never sell AI code as my own. Never would I ever. This is just me, of course, joking around here. Yeah. Okay. Serious note aside, but that I had to say, like this is my opinion on this. Not going to be political. It is an extremely powerful tool. Yeah. Let's see. So is Cursor tailored for programming or just another ChatGPT? Cursor is tailored for coding, yes. It is an IDE. Cursor is the IDE. It uses AI agents, but Cursor is the IDE. So let's see, did I? Yes, I already did this. Let me download this and then let me make another trace. And then we will see if our trace here works. Now just fine. If our system is doing the right thing, which I will again, same scaling groups. Why do I have to do this every single time? Kind of annoying. I mean, I could also put the fill valve actually in there. It doesn't matter. I mean, yes, it's also in scaling group 1. Please all go in there. So let's see. Right. And I want to, of course, go back to 0 for now. So I want to reset this. And I will wait for a second here for all of this going back to 0. Yes, logical controls. That's exactly what it is. It is a programming IDE. It even uses, so I don't want to talk too much about it, but it even uses what is it called? Visual Studio in the backend. Right? If I install a structured text language highlighter here, it will also be available in my Visual Studio Code. Right? They share kind of a backend as far as I understand it. Right? So this replaces your Visual Studio Code or Visual Studio, your IDE, whatever you have. Yeah, Mahmoud says, of course, yeah, and you think it will be more powerful in application? Don't need to. Yeah, we'll see. So let's see. So everything is kind of reset. Right? Let us restart our trace here, stop and start recording, and let us run the whole thing. So setting this to 5-ish. And let's see if the derivative part breaks everything now. Hey, Ignatius. Hi. You just got home? Enjoy your evening. Get some rest. I have been here the whole day. I've been outside a little bit, but not too much. Hey, Marlord. Watch me like 7 years ago. So many memories. I have created some videos I think more like 5 years ago, to give or take. But it might be that there's some videos 7 years ago, yeah. But hi, how are you doing? Emil, that is also my thought about this. Derivative is definitely not easy. That is why I wanted to test this. I was like, hey, let's give this to the AI. Maybe it is going to make things great. I don't know what's going on. Like, this is all the AI. I have integrated it now, so I kind of know what I'm doing. Nevertheless, this whole thing has been developed by AI. I have just integrated it. This looks promising. This looks very promising. The green one is our output, right? The green one is our pump. And it did not overshoot as much as it did before. So maybe we won't have as much oscillation going on. If this doesn't go to 0, but it does. Okay, yeah, it goes to 0, so we will have problems. Yeah. If this would not have gone to 0, it would have been better, most likely. We'll see. We might have problems. It might be okay, but I think we will have problems. We will have this oscillation will be steady, will be going on. Maybe it won't. It might be getting smaller. Nah, it's the same level. Look at this. Like this is the same level. If I add a vertical cursor here, right, which I can place there, like there and there, they are approximately the same height. Right? So the oscillations will go up to the same height right now. So it's not perfectly optimized. But this is a freaking PI controller. It's crazy. A PID even now. Not perfectly tuned, but that's fine. This is fine. Emil asked, has it added anti-wind up and saturation? I think it has added saturation, but I don't know if it has added wind up. Here's the code. Have a look yourself. What do I know? There, look at this. Does it have integration saturation? Where is the derivative term? Integral sum. So the integral sum does not seem to be kept. But I don't know. From a quick look, I would say no. Thanks, Crocodile. Best teacher you ever had. I do have to apologize, but until now, I didn't even know you exist. As sorry as I am, I have been a bad teacher. I didn't even know you exist. I'm sorry. But I'm happy you learned something. Oh, Emil says it has edited an SCL. I don't really care if it has done anything here correctly. It might have not. It kind of works. All of this code is from AI, including the code, including the comments, including the interface here, including default values, including literally everything. All that I have done is I told the AI here what I need. And that's it, which is just crazy. Which is just crazy to think about. Right? And I am completely stunned. This is fantastic. It's also fun, right? So what we could do, right, is we could open up. Wait, is it? No, wait, it is not. It's not doing better, right? It is still doing. Yeah, it is. It has having the steady oscillation, but it kind of looks cool. So now what I would need to do, of course, I would need to lower the values. I can try a little bit. Would lower KP, KI, and KD. So let's say this. Wait, how is this done? Is this multiplicative? Yeah. So 0.005. Let's lower the values and then we would be able to see, but yeah. Ignatius asks which AI platform. I used Cursor. You can just download it. It has pre-installed AI agents in there. It's easy to use. I just downloaded it yesterday. Crazy stuff. So now I have changed the values, I think. Did I? If I go online, I can see the values. KI, KP, KD. Where are they? Boink. KD, of course, I opened the KD. Integral KI 0. Yeah, I changed them. And now the whole thing should be a bit slower, and this should be slower. It should maybe it will settle now. I don't know. I would be testing around. We're not gonna do the tuning thing again. I did the tuning thing a couple of weeks back unsuccessfully. I will not do it again now. I could, but I will not. Perfect. We have written code with AI. All of this, right, was me also into like chatting with you and doing a lot of other things on the side, but it's still crazy like having the AI generate this code for us and having a working PI controller now in the end, PID even, is just insane. Which is, it's cool. It's really cool. I like it. If AI is the greatest thing, I don't know. It is a tool that I like. This is great. It can be and it can write much more complex things than this. Fantastic. This is still it's insane. Let's break the whole thing. Let's change those values to crazy stuff. They're probably kept. I don't know. I haven't really read the code. I really don't know what the code is doing too much. I didn't read it too much. But right now, this should be crazy. The oscillations should... I mean, this is still okay. This is pretty decent now. It's more aggressive. I made it much more aggressive, but it's still okay. Like, it even prevents the system from like stupid operator stuff that I just did. Crazy. Crazy. This is fun. But as much fun as this is, I'm going to click on Save Project here because I will keep this. This is crazy. Like the effort I put into this is extremely low. Right? The effort I put in here is almost nothing. I worked for maybe 5 minutes in total. Right? That is it. Can I tell the AI to integrate signal linkers method into the code? Oh, wait. Can you integrate a tuning method into the function that is triggered by a Boolean input? I would just ask. Emil will be back in 30 minutes. I will not be streaming for another 30 minutes there. Right. Implementing a step response tuning method that analyzes the system response and calculates the optimal PID parameters. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. Trying to ask, the question is, can it program HMIs? Yeah, HMIs can also use external source files. Yeah. Yeah, logic controls. A lot of people hate on AI, but I see no difference than screwdrivers or shovels. As I said, I'm not going to get like in a political discussion. It is a tool, right? It is a tool. Whether you hate it or you like it, it's there. Like a shovel, like a screwdriver. Make of it what you want, right? People hate all new things, right? There were people that were using typewriters for decades and years and maybe even centuries, and those got replaced. Like, it's a modern thing that is there. We have to work with it. I also don't like a lot of parts that it does. However, I can't. I have to adapt myself. AI is the worst. Yeah, but that would be like more of a political discussion. It's really, it would even go into like philanthropic side and so on. I will not enter that. Yeah. There we go. Let's see if this controller can now optimize itself. I literally don't know. I haven't. Holy shit! What? Autotune. I hate this so much. I will need to sit down. My energy is running quite low, so I've got maybe 10 more minutes or so in my energy before I fall apart. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? It has a tuning input now. What is this? What? How? Whoa. Sorry. Okay, this is fun now. This is not fun. This is actually crazy. I will create a variable here that I will call autotune. Right. So this variable, this tag, I actually want to do the correct thing and make it a data block. I'll call this data. There will be an autotuner here. It's a Boolean that I can turn on and off. Yoink this in there. I will download the thing now. I don't know how the autotune works as well, by the way. How would I? Let's put this to 0. Let's reset the whole thing. It probably described me how it works. I don't know. I haven't read this. I'm not going to read anything. Pfft, screw that. Screw reading. Crazy. Did it tell me? Tuning takes about 1 to 1 through 30 seconds. Keep autotune true during the entire tuning process. The controller uses tuned parameters automatically after completion. Tuned parameters are stored in the variable in-outs. If tuning is interrupted, you can restart it by toggling auto-tune. I mean, sure. So the set point is almost 0, so this is off. Right? Now for tuning, what we have to do... Wait, we don't, theoretically. Let's do it. Auto-tune. What? It has changed values here? I don't know what's going on, though. It told me it will take maybe 30 seconds, so I'm not going to touch anything for 30 seconds. Has it been 30 seconds? Wait, I'm going to read the chat in the meantime. Ignatius says, you actually like and hate AI. That's the same. Like, it is a combination of everything. Kiss, Kiss, I will just call you Kiss, says, AI can do anything as long as precisely described what you want. And that's why I say, like, it is a tool, right? Yeah. It is a tool. I have to use it somehow. Yeah. You use AI to check your son's homework. That makes it is a tool. That's great. Don't trust it though. It is not always correct. But neither am I or anyone else. Logic Control says there are pretty high-paying jobs these days called prompt engineer, just for accurately describing stuff to AI. Yes, and that will be a thing. Like that is a job. That is a new job that is out there, and it is important. Like that's one of the things that I said. Like it is important. So Zinger says set point has to be set to 5. Logic Control says set point has to be set to 5. You are most likely correct. The problem with this is that I will have to be fast now because it is filling up things. We'll need to work with the step response. We'll see. But you are right, you're right. Yeah, now it is. Now it is 5-ish. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I don't know if it does anything though. How do I know? I don't know. Tuning complete. Look at this. Tuning active? No. Tuning complete. I didn't even see it has outputs for this now. So, is it now using the tuned parameters or is it using the start parameters? I don't know. The thing is, I don't need to know. That's fine. Right? This is not for me to find out now. This would now be really getting into programming. That's not the part that I wanted to concentrate on. I wanted to see the power. Of course, I could now really integrate this more, but it is interesting. It is interesting, so much. But that is not for us to do now, I would say. To analyze this really what the AI did, it did something. Now, really using this to our advantage, we already do, right? It is already working pretty nicely. I don't want to optimize it too much. Optimizing it would still take a lot of time. Right? It will take less time than me trying to do it manually, definitely. Right? But however, I will not. This would not be wasted time right now. But let's see. So Brian asks, how you create an external source? Did you copy the code and paste it in a node? No, Brian rewatched the video a little bit. I did this in the beginning here. I have my workspace here. I have created a file, just a text file called AIPI. And this text file I have here put into my external source files in TI Portal, just by importing it. And then from this text file, I can generate the blocks. Now all that is left to do is fill the text file with code, and that's what the AI did. This is still all or nothing. Yeah, it's not. This is not perfect. Definitely not perfect. But also, I would say this to 0, actually, if we disable all of this. And now this last thing that I want to do. Have two variables, one disable, one autotune here. The pure idea of me now using this code and creating variables that I need to integrate into my code here to really use it just tells me how crazy powerful this is. Right? I am literally just using a block that is a couple of hundreds of lines of code, 229 lines of code, right? And I can just use this one. Is just crazy. Right? So right now it is turned off. Right? Tuning complete. Let's actually reset the. Let's reset our PLC here for now. Right? How? Wait. Memory reset. MRES. Where is my MRES testing? I have to be online. Let's do a full memory reset here. Yoinkes. Yes. Just to make sure everything's fine, right? I did the memory reset, and now I will reload my program. I want to have a clean state here. Right? That's what I want. Why can I not start? Why did my PC go very silent all of a sudden? I don't like it. PLC SIM also seemed to have crashed. Fantastic timing there. Perfect. I want to wrap up anyway. Perfect if it just crashes. Right? It has been doing that for a time now. This is not AI. This is PLC SIM now. Which I had problems early on already. Let's see. Brian, you're waiting for an advanced course in Udemy. Maybe I have some time in January. As sorry as I am, but whoa, goodness gracious. Yeah, I've also been teaching. Like today, I've been teaching for 8 hours, and now I do this for another 2. Barely had any time. I do apologize. Yeah, I don't know why this is happening now. Like PLC SIM doesn't seem to react anymore. I can try to kill it, but I think this is going to kill everything. Let's see. But right now, this is definitely a PLC SIM issue. I do use Windows Home. So it could be a problem within Windows Home, yes. There is no PLC SIM instance. Why is there no PLC instance now? There should be one. Let's create one. Let's turn it on. Task manager for the kill. Yep. So now it's actually working again. I killed it. Yeah, Ignatius, but like PLC SIM Advanced is now integrated into PLC SIM, right? You can still have PLC SIM Advanced as a standalone, but not for long, I would say. It will all be integrated in this interface. Hamod, so Hamod asking a German question there. Hamod, ab und an antworte ich auf Deutsch. Kannst Frage stellen, klar, aber ich entscheide dann halt. Frage stellen kannst du erstmal. So, he just asked something in German and I answered in German. Basically, he asked, hey, do you also accept German questions? And I'm like, that was a German question, but also ask the German question. And then I will decide. Yeah, so, I have downloaded this. I can, ich spreche nicht Deutsch. I do speak a bit of German. Yeah. Just a little bit. So, let's have the tuning again. Set point is 5. Now for tuning, I will now enable tuning. Tuning complete worries me a little bit that it is instantly. And I will now also enable, and I will retrigger the tuning here. No, tuning doesn't seem to be perfect. At least I don't understand how it works. Like tuning right now just turns on tuning complete. It changes the values though, but not perfectly. It changes them always to the same values. Doesn't matter, right? We're not here to now really incorporate the block. We have a PI controller, right? And we could very easily open up any other system here, any other scene. Right? For example, I don't know, elevator advanced, whatever that is. Right? And I could describe to the PLC, to my AI right now in Cursor, I could describe, hey, here is my system. It's a 3-story elevator system and it has like a supply conveyor and so on. Can you please help me to program it? And I have to describe this. This will take a longer time, of course, but it will most certainly take way less time than me actually programming this. Whew. Crazy, and that's where we're at. So it's a great tool, not perfect yet, but hey, we have made AI code. This controller is pretty dope. Fantastic. Good. That's all I wanted to do. I actually had a second thing that I wanted to do in this, but I had too much fun with the AI now. What is the TS parameter? Maybe that's the tuning time. XRL asking what the TS parameters. That was already there early on. The TS is most likely like a time scale. Let's actually go in there. Let's look at the, it gave me also comments to those. I would say this is the sampling time, like a time scale. Yeah, this is the sampling time in seconds. That is also why. Huh. Why do you ask? Why do you ask? Why did I not listen early on? For those that don't know why I am right now upset with myself, which is probably all 100 of you. Maybe not, I don't know. Let me just check one thing, what this thing is. It is probably what I think it is. Oh, come on. Cross-reference information. TS. Why don't you give me cross-reference info? What? Shouldn't it give me cross-reference info? There's TS. Huh? The cross-reference information is invalid. It's not consistent or complete. I have never seen that. What? Okay. But no, I already found it. I am kind of... Wait, no. Yeah. If you don't know why I'm upset with myself right now, one of you earlier on asked an essential question. And I was like, nah, we probably don't need to do it because the AI has thought of this. It did not. The question was fantastic. I also liked the question, but I kind of scrubbed it away. Logic controls, this is the 100 milliseconds and your PID is much quicker. Why? Yes, you are completely correct. So of course tuning doesn't work. Of course the parameter changes won't work. It is working on a different time scale. I would have to wrap all of this up into a block, and early on there was the question, hey, don't you have to do this? I'm like, no, I don't have to, I think. I would have to wrap all of this into a cyclic interrupt of 100 milliseconds. Which you told me early on. One of you, I don't know who it was. Let me scroll up. Maybe I find it. I will not find it. But there was the question early on, and I just scrubbed it away. And the AI probably told me in one of the answers as well. Of course, it is a user error in the end there. Now this will be much better. And now maybe it works now. I'm not upset. I'm just a little bit disappointed with myself right now. Which is fine, can happen, especially when streaming, especially when joking around a little bit as well. No, I'll keep those settings, thank you. It's fine. Let's record, let's do all of those in the same scaling group. Let's put the scaling group from 0 to 1 to 10. Right? And let's turn on the bad boy. I do now have some inputs for this. Right? Autotune, I want to know you are not supposed to autotune, you are supposed to enable now. Was it Video Kive? Thank you for looking it up. Thank you for looking that up. Thank you, Video Kive. Thank you, Assistant Google, right now. It doesn't have to. I thought early on that that inside of the program it gave like the AI was smart enough to calculate the timescale that it is currently working in, kind of. But right now, no. This is literally, I have to tell it how many times is this block executed. Like, what's the execution time? I think, don't know yet. I should have listened to the AI. I should have listened to all of you. I didn't. Simple as that. So that's the last one now. Filling tank, level control. Let's look at level control. Let's play this bad boy. Let's put this back to 7 PLC SIM. By the way, for the YouTube channel, I bought the ultimate version of Factory IO, which was freaking expensive. Not freaking expensive, but it was expensive. I could have bought a PlayStation for it. Oh no, but I bought this so I can continue using it because I really like the tool. So you feel obligated to get my Udemy training, which paid for my Factory IO now. You don't have to. I was just looking at this. Mahmoud says the cyclic interrupt increases the cycle time. Yeah, but barely. We don't. It's okay. It's just very, very barely. Now, what I still need to do here, guilt stripping you. No, I was kidding. It's okay. I was guilt stripping, of course, but no, don't be. There we go. And now let's put the set point somewhere. And maybe this is way, way better now. Shouldn't it do something? So fill valve is 0, tuning complete. Okay, level meter is 0, set point is 0. It's not 0. It's 5. PLC SIM? Is PLC SIM running? PLC SIM is running. Okay. Why set point this? 5.0. I cannot force it, so it is being overwritten. What? Do I have to manually add? No, I don't have to. Should be fine. There you see we have the set point. The set point currently has a value. It's at input double word 38. I just have to verify that the input double word 38 is here at my hardware, that it exists. 1 second. Input double word 38 exists in my hardware. I do have my tag table, and the tag table right now says 0. What's wrong with the communication with this? Oh, I know why. For Factory IO, for the communication, I have to run this strange script here, or it won't work. 1 second. Yeah, Tuesday. I've got this in there. I've got this especially in here. Yep. And now maybe the communication works. It's my assumption. No. Why? So this is now not AI or anything. This literally is just the communication to Factory IO. It is probably because PLC SIM crashed early on, right? This is probably it, but I cannot verify. And it's not important. I was just fooling around now. This is not important at all. Sorry. Yeah, you see, kind of everything gets stuck here. We don't receive values from factory IO anymore. So this has, all of this has kind of crashed. Turn it off, turn it back on. No, all of this says, the communication has crashed. Let me try to put another thing there, PLC SIM. Yeah, PLC SIM, configuration, 1500, connect. Not possible to connect, that's okay. Connect. More than one instance of PLC SIM has been detected. So there is, it crashed and something got stuck in the background. Yeah, that is the problem right now, which isn't too important. Last attempt now. PLC SIM is not running anymore, but our PLC here is online. How is this possible? This is not possible. So some process inside of PLC SIM is right now stuck. Which might be... No. Yeah. No, I cannot fix this right now. I would have to restart my PC. Yeah. I could use CC Cleaner. I could do many things, but I will not right now. When you run the sequential script, it gives you red labels and alarm values are invalid. That might be. I have to manually fix a lot of things sometimes. Let's see. Let's see. So this is okay right now. This is the communication there. We still have a working PI controller. Maybe next time I will spend, next Tier Tuesday, I will spend the first 5 minutes to get into this and show you how fantastic this works. I would have to restart right now my PC, which I will not, because that would end the screen and the stream, and I would not come back online if I ended once. This was still so exciting, so cool to see that an AI just created a very complex controller for us. The only problem with this AI generation that we had was me in the loop. I did a couple of smaller mistakes and I didn't read the notes that the AI gave to me. I could have, it could have been much better. And I could have made this much better by just reading and taking the time. AI is a very, very powerful tool. You have to still be able to work with this. It's not like this magic thing that will take away everything from you. You still have to be able to work with this. Definitely. Which I didn't, which I failed a little bit because I was rushing it. I'm streaming and testing this out myself. If it would just have been me on my own testing out all of this and doing all of this, I would have taken much more time, right? This was still, for me, a huge success, seeing how easy you can incorporate AI code into TIA Portal. And there's many different ways. There's official ways with TIA. This was kind of more of an unofficial way, right? External source files could be anything. There are official ways, like there is Siemens AX, which is like this software here, the cursor software, just officially from Siemens, officially working together with TIA Portal. Like there are other tools that make this even better. But from my perspective, this is a huge success. This is crazy powerful. And it was fun doing it. And it is also fun for me to work together with the AI. I could have spent a little bit more time analyzing, reading things, and also listening to chat. You did the right things. Thank you very much for it. But yeah, this was great. This was great. Like, this is cool. Now let me look at my TI Tuesday topics there. I do have automatic code generation and I do have external source files done there. Why are the covered topics? I did definitely cover more than that, but that's okay. Yeah. Now there are many, many more topics to look out for, right? You see the list is getting shorter because I've not been adding much more. The list is slowly getting shorter. Yeah, this is fun. We still have many more topics to talk about. It was great, man. Thank you, Sam. This was great for me as well. I am having so much fun. I also completely forgot that I should be resting because I'm getting sick and I have to work tomorrow. So what I will do now is I'm going to draw myself a nice hot bath, and I will also drink some nice tea, and I will rest for the rest of the day, which is already 8 p.m. here in Germany. Yeah, right. So I don't have too much resting time. I have to wake up at 7 again tomorrow, or latest 7:30, which isn't too late, but still for me it is like, oh no. Gute Besserung. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Let's see. Last questions there, Wu. I had an idea about giving AI IEC. Yes. You don't have to give the AI the IEC 61131-3 standard guidelines. It has them. Right? It has most of those guidelines already. Right? So probably, I would say. It has enough. Like, it has all of the info. I was the weak link in the chain. Perfect. Thank you guys so much for like being here, and like there's 100 of us. It's crazy that there's just 100 people just wanting to learn here. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to show you things. Even though I wasn't the expert in this was still great. So thank you. Everyone have a great evening. I will see you back on next Tuesday, right? I'm doing those every Tuesday. And have a great week. I will see you around. Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye. Right. See ya. Have a great week. Bye-bye. Bye. Where is the button? Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. This is fun. This is great.